Hey everyone, Dylan back here with another review, a product review in fact, and I'm going to be reviewing the Sony WH1000XM4. Sony is terrible at naming headphones. They're Bluetooth wireless headphones, very expensive. I paid $350 for mine. I don't know what they're at right now, but that's what I paid on Amazon. They're probably still like $350, $300, somewhere around there. I'm not gonna have a clip this time to show off these headphones. I'm actually just gonna hopefully not smack the camera. I'm gonna try while the camera's here to show them. This is probably gonna go very horribly, but I figured I would at least try it because they're not that big, right? So I'm gonna try to, hopefully the camera's getting them. These are it. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully maybe you can see a Sony logo or something on there. I've tried to prove to you because these are like really expensive headphones and I want to kind of prove that I have them. I'm going to lean back a little bit to maybe get them more in the shot. Okay, so hopefully I showed them off like at least a little bit. I figured I'd just try doing it that way since they were small enough, then making a clip and doing all that. So hopefully you guys could see that and all that. But yeah, if you guys haven't caught on yet about my reviews, they're not like these really professional going into every spec like kind of review. They're kind of like a casual type thing where I talk about it and I'll just talk about the product, whether I think it's worth it or not, just some notable things about it and price and different stuff like that. Something very casual, and I know that's not to everyone's like speed and all that. So if you guys are like waiting for an answer really quickly, I'll just give it to you straight up. I don't think these headphones are worth it. I don't think they are worth $350. At most I would pay like $200. And now that doesn't mean I think they're bad, so I'll just throw that out there. But if you wanted just a quick like answer to it, right? But if you want me to talk about it more, then you know that's what we're here for. So for those who want to stick around, yeah, okay. But there will be another video coming out next week. I'm gonna be talking about all the headphones I've used, ranging from like $40 to like these $350. So I've ran the gambit of like pricing for different headphones and I have some opinions. So that'll be a video like coming up. But anyways, the Sony XM4. So for a while I'd really wanted a pair of these because I've tried different headphones in different prices and I've like always seen these headphones, like people always raved about them, how great the XM4s were, and they were like really expensive, and I was like, well, I've always been curious about trying them. So I asked my wife, I was like, hey, this was like a couple weeks ago, or even like a month or two ago. I was like, hey, my birthday's coming up, could I get these as a birthday present? And so she ended up letting me get them. And so I got those headphones, very expensive, as I said. And so my thoughts on them, just out of the box, I guess I'll talk about something I'm disappointed with is the build quality. So like the ear cups and like stuff, some of it's like fine, it feels fine, but I feel like for $350, I feel like it should not be made of plastic like at all, anywhere. I feel like it should be completely made of metal. And maybe I'm ignorant, maybe that would make it too heavy, maybe this, that, or the other, right? Maybe there's some engineering reason that I don't understand, but it's like for $350, I want this thing to be built more solid. I want it to be built more of metal. I feel like if you sit on these headphones, they're gonna snap. Like it doesn't mean like they're built like complete crap, right? They're still built decently, but like not $350 worth, right? Again, I feel like they would snap if you like sat on them. but like you would expect them to be like made of metal, like just be like this sturdy like unit of like headphones, you know what I mean? But it's not quite like that. You get a hard case that's pretty cool, and it of course comes with like all the crap, you know. You get a headphone jack and just all that crap, a USB-C charging and all that. But I think they're decent headphones. Out of the box, I actually think they sounded harsh. I had to go into settings and go to the EQ and actually notch down a frequency like that's like kind of like harsh and like piercing a little bit. Or because at first I was like, oh my god, these headphones are like unusable. Everything I was listening to kind of just hurt my ears. But luckily with the EQ, I was able to fix them. I do kind of feel like that's kind of bad to pay that much money and then out of the box you have to fix something to make them sound good. That is kind of like a downside. My ears are somewhat sensitive too though, so maybe it's just me, but I did have to in the EQ settings bump that harshness down to like listen to songs and stuff and for it to be okay. So but once I did that, I think it sounds good. Is it the best sounding headphones ever? I don't really think so. Honestly, they sounded good, don't get me wrong. And then I will say one thing about the noise canceling is really good. I mean, it's not as good for like higher frequencies, but for like lows, it snaps those out of existence. It's really good for that. So I would probably say they're the best noise canceling that I've had, which I know that's one thing that they're touted for is noise canceling. So me being inside, it takes out a lot of noise. Now, if someone's like talking, or there's like a higher pitch noise, it doesn't do as well with those, but it still does okay. So I think the noise canceling is like really good. And like, you know, like I said, they sound good. But you know, maybe I was expecting them to sound even better for $350. I was expecting a lot for $350 headphones, all right? And like maybe that was my mistake. I don't know. But yeah, one thing that I was surprised about that I ended up liking was the touchpad, right? So all the other headphones, you know, they have like button controls on the sides and stuff, and these, it's like a touchpad, and it's very intuitive, and I actually ended up liking it a lot. So, you know, you swipe up and you swipe down for the volume, you swipe left and you swipe right to like go previous and forward through your tracks, which is a lot faster than like a lot of headphones pretty much have. You have to like hold down the volume up or volume down button to go back or forward through songs, which could kind of take a minute. It was kind of like laggy a little bit, but if you just swipe right, it's pretty instant and it works pretty flawlessly once you get the hang of it. The only thing that like, and then you like double tap to play and pause it, which is great that it's a double tap, or else you'd be accidentally pausing it all the damn time. Because I've had earbuds like that where a single tap will pause it, which is great, but if you brush your arm up against it, something touches it, it'll pause it and it gets annoying. So I appreciate it that it's a double tap. Now you do have to, like, even still with me using it a lot, I still sometimes do not double tap it exactly where it needs to be so then it doesn't unpause. You know, give and take there. It's just something you gotta work with, but like you'll get it. I think you can like hold your one finger down to like activate your Google Assistant. So it's just really intuitive and works really well. Pro tip, if you have the thing on that's like, that it basically turns on, I think it dips your music or whatever you're listening to, or turns it to like transient mode or whatever when you're talking. To turn that on and off, you hold two fingers on the pad and it'll like turn it on and off. So if you accidentally switch it on, that's how you like turn it off, is by holding two fingers on it. But like, yeah, like otherwise the touch controls are great. I've actually really like gone to like them. Now if the pad ever stops working, I feel like that could be an issue. I don't know the longevity of the pad. Maybe buttons will be like a longer solution to that. I don't know, but like maybe. The battery life is decent, not the best out of everything, but I think they say you get like 40 hours of battery, or it might be like 30 with like noise canceling on, and maybe like 40 without it. It's a neat feature is if you hit the power button, you don't hold it or anything, but while they're on, you press it and it'll tell you what percent your battery is at. I think that's a cool new feature as well. So you just hit it and then it'll tell you what percent it's at. It's like, that's kind of neat, just to kind of tell you where you're at. There's of course a bunch of other crap in the app. There's the different like EQ settings. There's getting the like noise cancellation settings to how strong you want it, or to like how you wear the headphones. There's a bunch of different stuff you can tinker around with and stuff, and it, you know, doing the updates and all that. So, which every freaking headphone has now a freaking app that has to be downloaded and updating and connected and all that stuff. It's kind of a pain, but it's just, I guess, a necessary evil to like have your headphones have software updates. I don't know, it's weird still to me, having someone like been born in 1995, but I mean, it is what it is. But so there are some other things there to like tinker around with. They do support LDAC for if anyone wants to do that, to get the highest audio quality, if that's something you care about. But yeah, like overall, I think the headphones are good, right? I do feel like the build quality could be better. I can wear the earbuds or like the cups for like, you know, 4 or 5 hours until maybe my ears start getting slightly tired, but it never really hurts or anything, typically. So they're comfortable and they fit my ears, and like I said, it doesn't hurt to wear for long periods of time. So all in all, everything about it is pretty good, I would say, right? But like I said, there are some issues. I had a better build quality. Kind of wish the battery was better. Kind of wish it did sound better, just out of the box, or sounded better in general. But you know, like, because they're $350. These are so expensive. You would expect like just the top notch for everything. And there may be a feature or something that I haven't remembered to talk about, because there's a lot, honestly. And like I said, this is mostly casual for my product reviews, but in the end, I really don't think these are worth getting. I think you could get something for more of like $80 to $150 that will fit you better. You'll be just as happy with, and like maybe if like these were on sale for like $200, then I would recommend it, but I would not pay more than $200 for these. I don't think they're worth more than $200. So if you can get on a really good Black Friday deal or something, then yeah, maybe jump on it. But I think there are better, cheaper options that are just as good, or maybe not just as good, but close enough, and so you can save a good bit of money. But yeah, those are just my thoughts on the Sony WH1000XM4s. They're cheaper. I didn't really want to try the XM5s. I just wanted to try the XM4s because people raved about them so much. But yeah, so this has been my experience using them. They've been good. But yeah, let me know if you've used them, the XM4s, what your opinion on them are, and all that good stuff. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, they're around like $350. Give or take, right? But yeah. Yeah, that's been it for me. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for listening. I will see you in the next video.